Well, hey there, YouTube, fellow silver stackers, silver pours, silver enthusiasts. AG Ender coming to you here from the shed. Late night pouring this time. Depending on when you watch this, it's a little after 8:30 for me on Monday, and I got a package, and the molds finally showed up, I do believe. So let me grab a knife here, open them up, and show you what I have in store for you for pouring this evening. Haven't decided if I'm just going to do, say, maybe one of each, maybe a couple of one or two of them. We'll see how many I've got in here and how much time they take. So let's pull them all out first, and then we'll unwrap them. Oh, there's that part. First one is a little mummy casket, and we'll definitely get one of those poured. Like I said, definitely get them all poured, but some I might do 2 or 3 of, some I might not. And this one here is kind of a Roman warrior woman around here. Kind of trying to show you in the light. Not the greatest angle right now, but you get the idea. Then we got you know what? Oh wait. I was trying to remember what this was. This was, I believe, Eve in the garden. Garden of Eve, Eden. And it's Eve in the garden. We'll definitely pour this and take a look at it, but I think here on this side you got Eve, and I think there's a snake. She might be holding an apple, some bushes down here, so we'll see how that pours. And then the last one is, I believe, going to end up being the biggest one, but we will see when I pour it. Oh, and it's concave the other way. This could be an interesting mold. The Roman warrior bar on this one. So I'm going to get a little bit set up here and come back for a couple of pours. Like I said, at least 4. And we will go from there. So I will see you in a moment for the first pour. Here we go with the first pour. I've got a little over 2 ounces in the dish here. So we'll see if that's enough. And it looks like a pool. I don't know, maybe I need to get the mold a little bit hotter. It didn't quite flow into all the corners. So we'll set that aside somewhere safe where it won't burn anything. And I will come back for the next one. I think I will do the mummy next. So stay tuned. I will be right back. Quick, here it is. It's a little tough to see, but you got the face here and shadowy type figure back there. The serpent is down here. Looks like she's holding an apple, and you kind of got a bush down here. I will try and get some still photos here. Does look like a couple spots. A little bit of the mold did come off on that first pour. It actually popped right out a whole lot easier than I expected it to with these tight details in here. So we'll set that aside. Probably do another one just to get a feel for it and see what kind of damage that mold did, how it affects the design. I don't think it's going to affect it much looking at where those 2 pieces came out of, but we will see on the next one. But for right now, I'm going to get ready and pour one of the mummies, so stay tuned. So here we go for the first mummy pour. See how this turns out. I've got right around 3 ounces in here, plus whatever extra was in the dish. So here we go. that's going to turn out sweet. Nice lines all the way throughout, I think, especially once I polish it. I think I got that dead on the weight. It's going to be 3 ounces and maybe plus or minus a couple of tenths. But there's that one poured. See if it pops out nice and easy or not. Yes, it did. The mold looks okay on first sight. Looks good on the bar too. Don't see any mold remnants. Dry it off here real quick. And there we go. Some nice lines here. Look real good polished up, which we will get that polished here tonight. So, there's pour number 2. Have 2 more at least to do here tonight. The Roman woman will be up next. So, I will be right back with that one. We are ready for the first pour here of the Roman Warrior Woman round. We got 3 ounces melted here, so we'll see where it ends up. Looks like 3 ounces is a little bit short in this one, but we'll see how it turns out. It didn't quite fill all the way around. And I did get some nice lines in there. I might leave this as it is and just pour another one at 4 ounces and see how it does. 4 might be a touch too much. This could be about a 3.5 ounce pour. So we will drop it in the water and take a look. And I've been happy so far. They've all popped right out of the molds. Dry it off here a little bit. And there we go. Not too bad at all. I do think it needs a little bit more silver. It's got quite a bit of detail here that it fills in, and it's convex a little bit. I mean, the mold comes out convex, the piece, the silver, but the mold itself is concave. So there's that one. Next up is the Roman Warrior bar. So I will get set up for that one and see you in a moment. So we're ready. We got 4 ounces melted, ready to pour here for the big Roman bar. All right, here we go. Well, we might pour this one again. I don't know, maybe the mold wasn't quite hot enough, but it really started to cool fast right away. So we'll have to take a look and see how this turned out here once I dump it out. And in this one, 4 ounces could be just a touch light. Might need 4 1/4. Oh, one more that came right out. Paper towel here. I'm trying to see in the mold. Here we go. And I say this one, piece is concave where the mold is convex. This is definitely a cool looking piece. And then the back, I said it cooled kind of weird, so I'm thinking I'm going to re-pour this one. See if I can get the mold maybe a touch hotter. Maybe pour the silver a touch quicker. Maybe reposition the torch. Do something different here because it didn't quite turn out right. So I will come right back to that pour. Okay, we are ready for pour number 2 here into this bar. That one's got some better lines on it. It's still doing a little bit of weird wavy action, but I'm going to go with that one. I like that one. A little bit of character is always a good thing in a bar anyways. Grab my paper towel here. Yeah, that one looks better. You could tell on the front side, last time here in the arm, where I kind of had extra pouring going on and there was a crease right through his arm. So, there we go. On the back side, like I said, this has some nice lines and action there to it. So, I'm going to hang on to this one. I like this one. But, that's what we got for right now. I am going to re-pour that other round, the Roman woman one. So we'll get that real quick. I know this is going to be a long video, so hold tight. We got one more to go and then a wrap up. So I will see you in a moment for one last pour. Okay, here we go. Just about ready for the second shot at this Roman warrior woman round. I do have a little bit more silver in the dish this time, so we'll see how this one turns out. If it fills the entire mold. Here we go. That one filled the mold. And see how the lines turned out. I didn't quite have the torch high enough to get real nice lines. So this one might get pretty smooth when I polish it. So let's drop them in the water. There we go. There are some light lines on here. Camera kind of picks it up a little bit. But we'll polish this up nice and smooth and we'll be good on that one. So I will come back with a wrap up of the pieces tonight and show you how they all look. So I will see you in a moment. Okay, so here they all are. Here's that Eve number 1, 2.35 ounces. It's tough to tell here on the camera, but you can kind of see her face, her hand holding the apple, the serpent over here, and kind of a shadowy figure there in the back. There's a bush down here as well, where she picked the fruit from. It almost looks kind of like a broken out stone the way this edge is here in the top. We've got the mummy right there. Came out to 3.02 ounces. There are nice lines in this one. And we had the Roman woman round. Turned out well. Here's the back, 3.99 ounces. Some real light lines, nothing real heavy, but looks good. And I can polish that up even more and get that a little bit more mirror finish there on the back. And then we've got the Roman warrior round, or not round, I'm sorry, the bar here. Needs a little bit of polishing. I think I'm going to pick up a tumbler so I can clean these up even better. I'm starting to do things with a little more detail, so it's tough to get a polishing wheel in the detail. But I got some nice motion on this bar here. It also 3.99 ounces. Like I said, you can see, I'll hold it here, you can see the concave here. It's a little bit different than most bars that I've seen. I haven't seen any that have that concave look for the design inside. That could be some of why it was a little tricky and why it was cooling. It was cooling in the shallows a little quicker than the rest. So that's that. As for the two giraffes, here they are, 4.12 ounces and 4.60. Oh, there we go. Wanted to show those. They're still not quite polished all the way. I'm going to polish them a little bit more before I send them out. And they're one more reason why I want that tumbler. And then, of course, the Packer logo. So there's that one. That came out to 3.86 ounces. So that will do it. Thank you all for your support. Like, shares, comments, subscriptions. It's all greatly appreciated. Somewhere around this point, there will be a sub button pop up. If you're not subbed and would like to, please do. Feel free. Everything here right now is available. Of course, not the giraffe or the Green Bay, but everything else right now, as I'm making this, is available. If that changes between now and posting the video, I will let you know. That will do it. I know this is a long video. Thank you all, whoever stuck around. And thank you all who watched even part and left and did something else. Every view helps. Every view counts. All the support is greatly appreciated. I will catch you all next time. AG Enders signing off. Have a good night.